That's the van, what it looked like when I originally started.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. And today we have this, a very cool lifted four-wheel drive van. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Well, today we're gonna see if we can put an exhaust underneath this thing. And
It's like you got something new on.
yeah, it's a new muffler. See the other one right over there? Yeah. Yeah, they're cheapy mufflers, but they work pretty good. They get the sound across.
Okay.
I just want to get all that excessive fuel out the way, out that way. All right. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see if I can make a pipe that goes in between here and here. We already had the tailpipe from the original when it was the two-wheel drive version, so the pipe was pretty new in the back, so we're going to be a little resourceful and save that.
Conserve, yeah.
Yes. I know a lot of the guys in backyards, they do a lot of budget builds, and you know what? The name of the game is to get through it and, you know, as less money as possible. So, why don't we get a piece of pipe and see if I can connect something in there and make a couple curlicues. All right, so we're gonna get a pipe. I think where, actually I have it back in the back corner of the garage. So
What is this?
that's my pipe bender. Excuse me, will I get a piece of pipe?
Okay.
I'm gonna get a pipe over here. I'm gonna take this pipe and I'm gonna come over here and kind of eyeball it because, you know, I guess I learned how to do it that way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if we can connect where our muffler is and our front head pipe, which won't be too bad. As you can see, I already built the pipe in here earlier this morning as I was getting ready to have some breakfast and did some contemplation of how I was going to do it. And there is no real right way or wrong way. It's just to get it through there and make it work. So I usually go out from the muffin, give myself some room, so if I have to cut or make another bend about as long, overextend it a little bit. And then we'll cut it over here on the chop saw and see, we'll make a couple bends. Okay, safety first. Gotta find my safety glasses. Make sure I got that. All right.
You need to come home with 2 eyeballs.
Of course. You know, and that's the funny
Oh,
thing.
is this the old one?
Actually, I have them right here. All right, see? If all of us work in a garage, they all know that. You put something down and all of a sudden it just disappears. As my beautiful wife would say, do the man eyes. Hey, man eyes it is.
Well, we'd like you to keep both your man eyes.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna come over here and use the chop saw. Watch out for all the sparks that go flying. And that's just not from my brain thinking. Whenever you're cutting pipe, what you want to do is make sure you have no edges. Pipes roll on hands and it cuts them. So make sure whenever you cut pipe, the inside usually gets bent when we use the expander, but make sure you take the edges off of pipes. Learn the hard way. Let's bend this a piece of pipe here. So we're gonna see where we can make a quick bend just so we can get the angle correct.
Gotcha.
You want to make sure it's away from the dry shaft as much as you can from anything rotating.
Oh.
All right, let's go take it over the pipe bender. I'm going to put a couple little bends in it, and we're going to go from here to over here.
Nice.
Make it look pretty. Bend here. Rotate pipe here. Little bend here. If you look at it, it kind of goes like that. It rotates the pipe. It's all about a little geometry. We all have to learn some of that.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Well, now we can cut it down a little bit. Yeah, sure that's good. Put my thumb right about there, and let's go chop it again.
go.
All right. So this is what we have. And we'll hold this bad boy up, and we got our front all the way up to the muffler, and we got our tailpipe all the way in the back. A couple of little hangers make it a little more straight to hang it, but this is one complete exhaust side
Good job.
in a
Wow.
small block Chevy for
Now-
350. Yeah.
What if somebody comes in to your shop, your customer, and they have like a piece that's rotted? Do you have to replace the entire exhaust, because that can be costly?
No, typically we can save it, and that's the whole point of a lot of the exhaust work. You can do
You're a
this.
custom exhaust
Right,
expert.
right. And we still have to do customer work during the week. So we do play with the old school stuff, but we have to do the mainstream repairs too.
But if a customer comes in and they want to save some money,
Sure,
they can
we
have
can
a
weld
custom
in flex
exhaust.
pipes. Yep, we can
Yep.
put out aftermarket mufflers on them to get them by, you know, to the next step. Because usually people hold on to cars anywhere between 3 to 5 years.
Yep,
And
in
that's
Ma-
it.
In Massachusetts, it's like your cars are going to be rotted because of the winters.
Yeah,
So-
and they get loud fast around here.
Yeah, but also too, if somebody wants something to their truck to sound
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah. Especially little passenger trucks. Yeah, you can give them a little growl. You know, those are kind of fun. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day, everybody.